Dishwasher for this place?
Wow.
What the hell?
That's the best part.
It's like, wow, I should snap this place up.
Right.
Nice. Wow. And with a different window, this would be awesome.
Yeah.
Not all the little roads.
Yeah.
They like really,
They
man,
did nice.
it shows you some potential.
Just saw a sign that said Jocotepec. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
So this is no longer Ajijic, but it's a different town, right?
It's a different municipality.
Okay.
The municipalities are kind of like we would know as counties.
Oh, okay.
So Chapala is a municipality or a county. It's also a city in the county. Same with Jocotepec. We're now in Jocotepec municipality. And Jocotepec, the town, is about 10 miles ahead of us.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're in a different county.
Interesting.
Actually, the town that we're in or very close to being in is San Juan Cosala. And that's the one where they have the thermal, natural thermal hot springs.
Oh, we should see those. It'd be nice to see them. I feel like you can't see everything in one day.
Well, we can.
No.
There's no
Definitely
way.
can't.
Yeah.
You can kind of get a flavor of it and then plan on where you want to visit the next time.
Right.
Right.
That's kind of nice about documenting your experience because you can remember. Oh, we need to do this. We need to do this.
Above us, very soon, is going to be the
Wow.
Racket Club. It's a subdivision with about 250 homes in it.
Wow.
A lot
okay.
of nice, big, beautiful homes.
Wow.
About half expat owned, half Mexican owned.
Okay.
And here, where you see Thermal Cosala,
Uh-huh.
here and down right at the end of this street
Oh.
is where the hot springs are.
Oh.
And there's 5 or 6 of them. Cosala Ground is another one.
nice pools.
My friends and I tend to go the one that's right at the end of the street
Uh-huh.
because it's adult only.
Nice.
So you don't have
Okay.
to listen to like screaming kids. And up here is the Racket Club, which you really can't see from this angle, but we'll see it as we're coming back.
Okay.
Anywhere here in the village is going to be much cheaper than you would pay in Ajijic.
Oh, so this was the village that you mentioned earlier is similar to Ajijic, but it's cheaper.
Cheaper everywhere is cheaper than Ajijic.
Right. Okay. But there was one individual that you said was very similar.
That's San Antonio Tlayacapan. That's on the other side of Ajijic.
Okay. So if it's similar, in what ways is it similar?
It's very expat friendly.
Okay.
It's very walkable as far as, if you want to go out to dinner or you want to go listen to music, there's a lot of activities that go on that are expat oriented.
The thing I want to bring out too is that look at the price of gas, $19.99. We've so far on our trip that is the cheapest price of
Absolutely.
for gas we've seen so far.
Super cheap compared
Yeah.
to what we've seen.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, hopefully that'll change. The Mexican president, the oil that's pumped in Mexico is sent to the U.S. to be refined, and then the gas is sent back to Mexico.
No.
Seriously,
no.
the Mexican president is building refineries
Oh,
here.
Wow.
good.
So make it cheaper.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
much
they won't have to.
Wow.
Much
Isn't that
cheaper.
crazy? Oh, the yellow trees, those
Yeah.
are the first ones that bloom, and they're just this, they're dying now, but they're a vibrant yellow, and they'll be everywhere, like the
Beautiful.
purple trees are now.
Wow, beautiful.
And since we're too warm here, we don't have daffodils, so I love those instead. That's my sign of spring, is when I see the bright yellow.
So nice.
This is a condominium unit that was built a couple of years ago. They've had kind of a hard time selling them. We
Okay.
really aren't a condo area, but you can buy a lovely condo there for around 180 to 200,000.
Okay.
The problem is each floor actually is 3 condos. So if you're the one in the middle, you have no side windows.
Oh.
Oh.
The only window you have is the one that's right above this road, and you're going to have street noise.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was not the cleverest place, in my opinion, for somebody to build a condo.
I
Yeah.
think you're right.
And a lot of, I think only 1 or 2 of them are sold, and the rest are all still available.
Wow. I wonder if the price will drop because of that.
Well, that or they'll stay empty. Most of these properties along the lakeshore never come up for sale. They've been in Guadalajaran families for years, and they just don't sell them. So, a lot of people say, oh, I want a house right on the lake. Well, it's highly unlikely you'll be able to buy one.
And there's no place to build. I guess all the land's taken up.
You can buy places on the other side of the lake,
Okay.
but you're going to be further from people that speak English, further from stores and the utilities, especially the
Yeah, it still needs some more time.
Yes. These houses, and you can see them go all the way up the mountain.
Yeah.
They're really ugly. Everybody calls it like Legoland.
Okay.
These houses are not the best of quality, so you will have constant maintenance of doing different things. You can buy them between 80 and 90,000.
Oh, wow.
And they rent like crazy.
Wow.
Really?
We manage 6 or 7 of these in here. Now the rent is not high.
Right.
Okay.
The rent's $450, $500 a month.
Okay.
Okay.
But they get snapped up by expats who are retired and don't have a big income.
Wow.
And so these places, it's not as attractive as they are not a bad investment. And I can show you, like on a satellite view,
Uh-huh.
each wing of buildings has a couple of swimming pools.
Huh?
Wow.
And the gardeners there work 6 days a week. The grounds are beautiful.
Wow.
So the main drawback would be that the construction is not the best.
The construction's not the best quality. So, you know, first thing I would do is I would go in, I'd reseal the roof, you know, put in better quality windows,
Right.
maybe better quality doors,
Right.
which isn't going to cost a lot here in Mexico. And, but they're not bad. And when they come up for sale, they sell quick and most of them are owned by Guadalajarans. Come down here twice a year. They're here for Semana Santa.
Uh-huh.
And they're here for Independence Day. Most of the time the places are empty. You've got the pool to yourself. You've got the
Wow.
grounds to yourself.
Wow.
You know, very few people live there all the time.
It's also farther from town too. Maybe that's why.
That's another one. That's another reason. There's also some condos over here that are similar, except usually the ones that are for sale are on the 2nd or 3rd floor. So they're a little harder to rent because people don't want to have to go up downstairs. If you could get bottom floor condos here, again, inexpensive, you know, under 100, and rent very easily. So maybe you could find yourself something and then buy something like that as a rental.
Yeah, I saw the Airbnb. The Airbnb that I saw over here was looked like a higher, not like low, maybe like not high rise, but maybe like 5 floors.
I think I know where that is, and I know one of those that's for sale. It's on the top. It's on the top floor.
Okay, it was pretty nice looking. It had a big pool.
Yep, it's brand new.
Yeah.
The guy that's selling it, I think he wanted a little over 2 million pesos for it, maybe 2.4, 2.5
Wow.
million pesos for it.
For the
For the penthouse condo down here.
So I wanted to ask, you mentioned that little community where it was like under 100, those
Yes.
places. And you mentioned the rent. When you said rent, were you talking, is it better long-term there, or are Airbnbs desirable there?
We do long-term rentals.
Right.
And many of my friends who have tried doing Airbnbs
Mhm.
have quit
Okay.
because what you're going to get are weekend warriors that will tear your place up on the weekends.
Right.
And it's just so Airbnb is not the best here and better for long-term rent. You get less money, but your property is better taken care of.
Right.
And Brian's going, where the hell are they taking me? Down the street that way a little bit is El Chante Spa, is another spa.
Oh, wow.
Now these properties are owned by Guadalajarans who come out a couple times a year.
Wow, look at this
they're
road.
redoing the road.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. I don't know
Are
if I
you-
can
I was going to say, I don't know if you'll be okay
Can
right
we
now.
walk at this?
No, it's okay. I can drive this.
Really?
Okay. I think.
Okay.
Whether Brian
We'll
will
find
want
out.
to, We'll find out. Yeah. Wow. This has always been during rainy season like a mud puddle area.
Okay.
And they're redoing it. I can't believe that. That's
Wow.
awesome. Yeah.
This car really handled it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it would kind of bottom out or something.
The Prius wouldn't have done well.
Oh, no. No. The Prius, no. I don't know how that little red car got here. Look at it. The little red car straight ahead.
Okay. This is it.
Okay.
Please overlook the nasty condition of the road at the time.
Right.
Right.
But you're living here in Mexican neighborhood. The owners recently moved out, so I'm not sure what condition the house it is. But they were kind of hoarders, so it's really kind of good they're gone.
Okay.
Is El Chante or Chante?
El Chante.
El Chante?
Yeah, and
Okay.
Jocotepec is about half a mile that way.
Okay.
And I'm presuming this will be taken care of before rainy season.
Yeah, other than the street that they're fixing.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, it's good. At least they'll fix, you know.
Yeah, you know it's being done.
Yeah, you know it's being done, right? Cool.
And Brittany, you were talking about Spanish, and I was thinking about something. When, of course, Steve and I, my husband, we always talked about, okay, we must learn more Spanish. We must learn more Spanish. Well, 5 years in, it still like totally sucks. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that you could say, oh, I really, please go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You know, I really need to learn more Spanish.
Right.
Yes, you should. It will make your life a lot more efficient.
Yeah.
But Steve and I excel at situational Spanish.
Okay.
So you'll learn numbers, you'll learn certain phrases, you'll learn, everyday kind of thing.
Right.
So, but I mean, we have every Spanish language course up the butt. We got your Babel, we got your Duolingo, we got your Rosettas.
Right.
Everything.
Everything, we have it all. We've invested, and we have yet to do it.
Right.
So I'm embarrassed to say this, but on some of the gringo sites and things like that, people who reside here will try to get their people to come down, or their friends, family to come down, and they'll say things like, oh yeah, almost every Mexican knows a little bit of English, and it's like,
that's not true, right? Right.
Even
Not
the
true.
hotels here they didn't speak English. The hotels.
Right.
yeah.
Although it's kind of funny because I can understand a lot
Right.
more Spanish than I speak. I
Right.
can understand about 95. They understand us. And so if you're sitting
Right.
in a restaurant and you're saying bad things about Mexico,
Right.
they may not let you know it, but they understand what you're
Right.
saying.
Right.
And it's
Yeah.
rude, but it happens a lot.
Right.
You'll also get good at pantomime.
Oh yeah.
I was
like,
in Walmart, and I needed a hairdryer.
Uh-huh.
This is early on when I started here, and so I just we looked everywhere. I finally went up to a clerk there, and I was like, I even did the undervote.
The mime thing.
I did the same thing with whipped cream.
Yeah.
Crema. They knew what I was talking about.
You get by.
Right.
It's not a good thing. You should learn your Spanish,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it's not a deal breaker.
Okay.
Here, I went into Hopo to buy some filet mignon.
Uh-huh.
I don't know filet mignon. It's Spanish.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, yo quiero comprar esta parte de
Wow.
la vaca es como como de. And so he brought out this big filet mignon. He asked me in Spanish how I wanted it cut. I'm like, más o menos 2-3 centimeters. He said, so you want filet mignon?
Oh.
He let me go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
Or something like that. They'll teach you that pachuga. They'll teach you how to pronounce it, something like that. So they're great in that.
Right. Oh yeah. They've been same thing. Like the security guard at the building that we just recently came out in Tlaquepaque, he's teaching me how to say words, and I mean the kindest guy.
Yeah.
I mean when he was a stranger to me, he gave me a hug and said, "Welcome to my country."
Wow.
That was when we first met. It was
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Yeah,
You know?
that's cool.
Mexicans
Yeah.
are very proud of their country.
Yeah.
And like the first Mexican woman to go into space was from just the next town over in Ixtlahuacan.
Wow.
And she was welcomed back. The Formula One driver that just won the last Formula One race, and we're all looking forward to the race this weekend, is Mexican driver Checo Perez. They're all
You named your bird.
Oh, that's cool.
But they're very proud of their country and
Right.
everything that it has to offer. And
Right.
color TV was invented by a Mexican in Guadalajara.
Huh.
Wow.
I did not have any clue. I mean,
No.
I never would have known if you never said
People
that.
don't think of technology or anything upscale when they think of Mexico.
Right.
They think of cartels and tequila.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. And that's the sad thing.
It is.
That's the really sad
Yeah,
thing.
It
it
is.
really is.
Okay, so this little
Okay.
house is in Mexican neighborhood, very Mexican, and the price on it is $170,
Okay.
and comes as you see it. Just
Okay.
Unfurnished.
Unfurnished.
And how many bathrooms?
Not sure. I think there's 2 bedrooms upstairs.
Okay,
bedrooms.
and we'll see the bathroom.
Yes.
You're gonna all think I'm crazy. Brittany probably already knows what I'm gonna say. This is my favorite place so far.
Yeah, we think you're crazy.
Yeah.
Not Brittany's.
I'm not surprised at this point.
She's not surprised because she already knows.
Those windows, that's a nice touch. I love
It's
the
beautiful.
whatever you call those.
And you would be surprised with the remodeling you can do here so inexpensively.
Right.
It's unreal.
And you just touched on why this is my favorite place.
You can do what you want.
Yeah,
Right.
modeling, yeah.
I get to make it how I want.
Yeah.
The other places are great, but it's definitely not me.
Yeah.
Right.
But you could make this whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our cheese
See,
is
this is almost exactly like our house.
Ah,
A very
okay.
traditional Mexican house, except for the kitchen.
You have a big yard though.
We have a
Okay.
huge yard.
Okay.
Yes.
And our kitchen is much smaller. You'll find that some of the Mexican kitchens are smaller. And
This
they
is
don't-
actually for a Mexican kitchen is kind of big.
Okay.
It's usually
Right.
just one countertop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Usually they're a lot smaller. Those are really nice amenities, the stove and stuff. Oh,
A
dishwasher for this place?
I know.
What
This is the best part.
the hell? It's like, wow, I should snap this place up.
Right, because of the
Dishwasher.
That is so
And
funny.
This
actually
is
they
great.
did- This
Oh,
is
wow.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like they started to remodel and then
Right.
stopped or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So-
or maybe the cook in the family wanted a nice
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they've obviously updated this.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this is stellar.
kitchen. And this
Right.
is on rollers. So that's kind
Oh,
of
that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. In a lot of the traditional kitchens that you'll see, like Wendy said, there's not a lot of space and stuff like that, and there's not a lot of storage.
Okay, right.
They might have cupboards down below,
Okay.
but as far as on top, not a lot of them have this.
Right.
So it's
Right.
about, you have to expose your stuff.
Right.
But
So-
they shop every day.
Right.
They don't have the need to store a lot of stuff, and a lot of times they do a lot of cooking outside.
Oh.
So they
Hmm.
don't even use. I have a friend. Her husband's an expat. She's Mexican. She's got a brand new stove. Has been in their house for 12 years. She's never used it.
Oh.
She cooks outside.
Okay.
Wow.
But see,
Wow.
it's also kind of it's kind of charming for me because, you know, when you go over to a person's place, you want to, you know, be left alone to like peek. You know, like, how's their silverware?
Right.
You know, stuff like that. And there's something unique about, like for our kitchen, we just got a bunch of real nice shelving units. So all of our stuff is exposed.
Okay.
So not our Tupperware, but you know, stuff like our dishes, and
Right.
things like that, and our cups and stuff like that. So it's a very open, familial feeling,
Right.
and people could just go grab a plate. They don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
And it's interesting, you know what I mean? You say, oh wow, they need to get some new Fiesta ware.
Fiesta wear.
Exactly.
But speaking of humble kitchens, I was invited. I helped out a gardener buy school uniforms for his kids.
Okay.
So kids, education is free, but you have to be able to buy the uniforms.
Oh.
Huh.
And in thanks, they invited me to their house for dinner. A very, very humble house. And we all sat down and they gave us plates with the meat and whatever and tortillas. And everybody's using the tortillas to pick up the meat and eat. And they found a spoon for me because they didn't think that I would eat the way that they did.
Oh, wow.
And so they gave me a spoon, and so I felt obligated to use it, you know, because they found it
right.
for me. But it was really
Aw.
sweet.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mexican people they're very warm. I mean, our experience.
Yeah, it's artificial grass. You don't need to have a gardener.
Okay.
That's great.
And it has a lovely mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And you could always put a water feature out there as well.
Yeah.
It should be very nice.
Put a screen over the top. All your birds could fly free.
You know, we did that at our first place.
Did you really?
Yeah, we had, we went through somebody else at our first place.
Washer and dryer.
There's a step here too.
Get a washer and dryer here.
We didn't have a lot of stuff.
Seems to be a recurring theme here in this area.
The washer and dryer.
Yeah, washer and dryer.
But they had this huge terrarium, I think you call it.
Yep, my favorite house so far.
Like a
You don't get really a view though.
No view. Well, from the roof you might, if you can go on the roof.
Oh, you go there and see.
Except the only thing, I mean, the back I don't. This I don't like. This I don't. But like the inside of the house, like the
Yeah.
front, there's so much room. There's so much potential of what you can do with it.
That's the coolest thing about that
Yeah,
house.
the guy redid these countertops, make it like more.
Right,
Bigger
right, right,
sink.
right. It's like certain
Yeah.
things are updated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the
The
kitchen
kitchen.
definitely.
Right.
See, we have these same kind of ceilings
Uh-huh.
and the same kind of tiles, pretty much so. And we
Right.
have the same kind
Oh,
of
it looks like the
staircase.
kitchen used to end here.
Oh, and they kind of opened
And they
it
made
up.
bigger.
I love it. I love it. Yeah,
It's so
someone.
funny how low these things are.
Yeah, it is. It is funny.
Yeah, this is
I like this. This is an inexpensive door, but I love the look at it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's so kind of cool.
The deep color. Yeah.
Yeah.
shower, toilet.
Yeah. There you go. Well, yeah, you could put a nice area in there. Oh, this is nice too, with the storage space.
Mhm. You can tell this was added in later.
Yeah,
Don't know why Mexican houses don't have closets.
it's ridiculous after you.
Oh, I'm just gonna.
Oh, sure.
Sorry about that. No, no worries. No worries. Yeah, it's kind of like you said. They don't have closets and they don't have cabinets in the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, this is a really nice touch, yeah.
Do you find that negotiating when dealing with maybe a Mexican seller and like American buyers or whatever the case is it different? Is it like a different dynamic?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Mexicans tend to not want to negotiate.
That's what I thought.
They will sit on this property for 10 years
Right.
before they negotiate. Where an expat, if it's on the market for 2 months, they start to panic and
Right.
reduce the price.
Okay. That's
So
what I've
very different.
under the impression.
You get a nice view over here.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
they do.
That is
There's
gorgeous.
flamingos in the windows.
Yeah. Really nice. Beautiful work, man. The talent.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
And then
This
you
is
see
a
the lake.
lovely little area.
Oh
See the
wow.
lake
I
right
mean, you got my favorite poofy pink puff tree.
there. Yeah.
And,
Look at those little puffy.
oh,
They're so puffy.
They're fun to feel too.
That's so funny.
You know, it sounds deranged, but
You don't see stuff like that.
no, you don't.
No, there's those, and then there's some that have long red floofy things, the
Uh-huh.
bottle brush trees,
yeah, that
and
one
then
doesn't
there's
move,
these
but
kind of
that
floofy trees.
Wow.
That's kind of cool there too, because it's almost like a shore, like a beach.
Yes.
Shore.
I believe that's part of the park, because there's a park over there with
Ah.
a soccer field, and I believe that's part of it.
Right. And all the white things you see over there are berry farms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to protect from the birds. A lot of berry growing out here. That's why
A bar.
Yeah.
you're able to get really cheap raspberries and blackberries.
That's
and stuff
great.
Like that, on the street as well as in some of the supermarkets because they sell. This is Driscoll's. A lot of this is Driscoll's. I don't know if you've
Wow.
heard of the
Yeah, oh,
berry
yeah.
farm, but for
They're huge.
America, they will pack the perfect raspberries in their little things.
Yeah.
You know. But the stuff that's not perfect, the raspberries that aren't perfect, which are still perfectly delicious
Yeah.
and wonderful and fresh, they will sell here.
Oh.
Okay.
So often on the streets, you'll be able to get a big, huge thing of raspberries for like $1.
Oh
About
wow.
$52.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
pretty
funny
amazing.
thing is they'll sell
Wow.
them here in Jocotepec package for, let's say, 20 pesos.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
If you go to Ajijic, they're 60.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They redid this bathroom, it's actually nice.
Wow.
And with a different window, this would be awesome.
Yeah.
Not all the little rows.
Yeah, the windows.
Yeah. Like an open window
Man.
with some blinds.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a matter of washing that bastard too.
Oh, you got maybe set it on fire. And
No, you take that out, you put it in the street, somebody recycling. Anything you don't
Yeah.
want, you leave it in the street.
Wow.
It doesn't matter if it's a broken chair,
Wow.
anything that's, kind of salvageable,
Uh-huh.
they will take it.
But nice.
And they'll fix it.
Very cool.
When I bought my first house, it had a throw rug that somebody's cat had used for a long time. No salvaging it, and I rolled it up and I put it outside just to get it out of the house.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock on the door. He said, "Do you want that?" And I said, "Oh, it's yours. Thank
Yeah.
you." I was going to haul it off to the trash.
Yeah.
That's when I learned they will take just about everything
Yeah.
they don't want.
Yeah.
I can't believe they asked. I mean, that's really.
That's the only
Yeah.
time anybody's ever asked.
Okay.
I was gonna say, we've never gotten that courtesy before. They're like, oh.
You put it outside, fair game. they like really,
They
man.
did nicely. And it just goes to show you what you could do with this house.
It shows you some potential.
Also, bathtubs here are a rare commodity. Most houses
Yes.
only have showers.
Right. Very true. Very true. If this was my place, see, the reason why I don't like places that are done already is because what I would have did was, let's say this bathtub existed and it was the old style. Even if I were to buy this place, I would rip the bathtub out. Maybe I'd put it somewhere else so I could fit something in. But what I would do is I would make it like an open floor shower plan.
Yeah.
Put up some of those.
Showers.
Right. That's what I
And
like.
it's amazing because you could put in a curved wall.
Yeah.
And they'll design it so that everything drains that way. You don't even need a door
Right.
on it, and they're wonderful.
That's the stuff that I like, yeah. But this, yeah, they did a great job. It just shows you.
If you do want to renovate it and you wanted to change that or anything else, labor and contract is very reasonable out here.
Okay.
Very reasonable.
Gotcha.
So,
I get rid of that screen.
That goes without saying.
Yes.
Get rid of that screen.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's there,
No.
really. It's not protecting from
No.
bugs, but.
No.
No,
Nice
but
view.
perhaps the sun.
Sun?
Yeah.
Right.
In the winter, the sun is a little bit more to the south, so
Okay.
maybe they did get a little bit more sun. But it's a deep. It wouldn't come all the way in.
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Did you see this bedroom?
I don't think. Oh, wait, actually, I did. I did
You
see this one,
and
yes.
the little outdoor area where the hot water heater is.
Oh, that I didn't. That I didn't see. I didn't even realize.
Balcony.
So we have 1, 2,
3
3
bedrooms.
bedrooms. There's 2 on the. I'm not counting.
One down there,
Oh,
one
one
up here.
2. Okay.
And so can you go on the roof? Yeah, you can.
Is that the roof?
Yeah, you can go on the roof. I'm sure it's not set up nicely, but I see the big water thing on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah,
could.
you have to have access in case that needs to be cleaned, or there's a floating arm in there,
Okay.
so when it fills, it doesn't overflow. Sometimes
Ah.
the floating arms get stuck. So
Okay.
you need access to those.
And also, depending on the stability of the roof, you could probably put a couple of chairs out there.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because that's what we do in our house.
Nice.
We have a crow's nest that has a huge French door that opens up onto the roof.
Okay.
And we can actually put chairs out there. We have a grand view of the lake and the mountains.
That's wonderful.
Volcano.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful.
Dormant, it's dormant.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Really, really charming. Like the ceilings, the brick. I do too. I mean,
Same thing with the ceilings. I've seen that
I
with
haven't
the
seen it since the owners moved down. I like it a
Oh,
lot
I just
better
noticed
now.
that. That's fabulous.
isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
It's.
Oh, and I
I'm,
like the storks or storks. Are those pelicans? No.
I don't know what they are. Oh,
Seabirds.
Seabirds.
I think each window has different birds.
Oh.
Oh, also you'll find the bird life on this lake is amazing.
Ah,
We get a lot of pelicans
Wow.
from
nice.
up north.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Yeah, this is my favorite spot. Just the way it's laid out. There's so much potential.
Access to the Malecon, which is great. This is a nice big area right here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and you can just make it whatever you want to make it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But that's the best part. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part is you can make it
Make it
your own, and you don't have to, you know.
Plus, you have a nice little
Yeah.
storage thing.
Yeah.
As well as a nice carport.
Yeah.
You could get those 2 vehicles here.
Absolutely.
Small.
Yeah, this place has great space. And they're redoing the street.
Yeah. There's always a plus.
Yeah.
That's true.
And so I'm.
Oh, and here, I'm guessing it's like a little gardener's bodega. I don't know if I would keep this or not.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have to keep it.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Yeah, it's like a storage shed or
Uh-huh.
something.
What is that nice place over there?
That is owned by some expats from
Ooh.
Scotland or Wales.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite ostentatious, isn't it?
Yeah, they actually,
Oh man.
Nothing spells glamour like pillars.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
where the arch is, they used to live there.
Oh,
And then the property across the street became available, so they bought that and sold the one on this side.
wow.
Wow.
Very cool.
Just have a good view of the lake there.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's got solar hot water. You can see from back here.
Oh, okay. How well do those work?
Really well.
Do they? Okay.
Especially here where we have so much sun, you'll
Oh.
scald yourself.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
Because my brother, he has solar,
Uh-huh.
and his water is never hot, not even close to warm. And
How
so,
many cloudy days you got?
okay,
Yeah.
that's
Two.
what it comes down to.
Well,
Okay.
where does he live?
La Piedad,
In La
Michoacan.
Piedad,
Oh, okay.
which I think does get a lot of sun, but I could be
I don't
wrong.
know, we're only there.
That one's
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Maybe a tree branch. or-
No.
We have solar power, and it's always we get good hot water.
Okay.
Especially during the sunny times. But if there's like a couple 3 days without sun, which doesn't happen often down here,
Right.
You might get tepid water. You'll have to shower out.
Okay.
That'll just take a horse bath, you know.
Man, we did enough of that when we were in Pietro.
Roma's is a pretty good pastry shop. They can also make a decent latte and sandwiches right there.
I'm noticing less gringos over here.
They're more integrated.
Okay.
They're here, and there's more coming all the time.
Okay.
But they don't hang out together. Well, they do. There's one coffee shop on the one corner of the plaza
Uh-huh.
where all the gringos tend to meet at like 10 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
So yeah, that street with all the shopping is the next street over behind the plaza. And I can park if you want a picture of that Hoko sign.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Nope.
That's beautiful.
Do this illegal parking thing because I can.
Okay.